This video is for the mortgage people and real estate people. If you're in the mortgage or real estate industry, this is going to be for you. You do not want to miss this video. You want to listen to all of it from start to finish. It's going to be really good, and I'm going to share a lot of my knowledge, experience, and success with you right now. Okay, number one thing right now is you got to realize what cycle we're in. What is the market doing? How is the market shifting? How scary is it gonna get? We are in a recession. What are you gonna do about it? Are you scared? Is your pipeline low? Are you becoming insecure? Are insecurities coming out now all of a sudden? Do you no longer have the answer? Is it no longer easy? So I'm gonna give you guys the how-tos and what to do and why we are killing it in both Ambiance Realty and Mortgage Guys, TMG. So number one thing is, your CEO, your leader, your leaders, they need to have experience. And I'm gonna say this, it's not just me, by the way. I am the CEO and I do have experience, and I consider myself one of the best leaders in the world. Now, you might or might not agree with me. I don't care, but you're still watching this, right? So number one thing is you need to make sure you have that experience. So it's going to be a combination of experience. So for example, we have a lot of experience, and I'm not talking about just being 60 years old. I'm talking about having experience in the industry. And what I mean by experience is not being 60 years old or being almost 60 or whatever you want to attribute it to, just being old. To me, experience means 10 years, 5 years, even 3 years of experience, but improving every year. Okay? What I mean by that is, let's say year one, you made 50 grand. Year two, you made 100. Year three, you made 200. Year four, you went and did 400. And then year five, you made $1 million. So every year you're doubling. Every year you're getting better. You go from a Honda Civic to a Ferrari. Okay. You go from a 1-bedroom apartment to $1 million home to a $10 million home. So I'm talking about experience, but growth experience. You need to have that. There's no point of being 60 and having 30 years of experience that you think you have 30 years of experience, but you really don't have 30 years of experience. You have 1 year of experience repeated 30 times. So you've been repeating for 30 years the same shit that has gotten you the same results, and you're now 60, old, defeated, and you're still making the same income you were making 30 years ago. So you have not grown at all. You're just repeating the same shit for year after year after year. So you repeated 1 year of experience 30 times. How fool are you? What a fool you are. Okay. The next thing is mindset. You need a very strong mindset. And how do you do that? There's a lot of steps to do that. I did it, and I coached, mentored all my people, the top ones, how to do it. Okay. In order to be top, you got to have this strong mindset where nothing stops you, nothing affects you. You don't react to people. So like if somebody does something to you, says something about you, or you have a huge problem, or whatever happens, a thunderfall hits you, you don't get shaken up. You don't even get tickled. It doesn't affect you at all. You need a huge mindset, and you need to have gone through ups and downs, meaning that you hit rock bottom and you got up. You didn't quit. A lot of people, when the real estate industry got bad, when the mortgage industry got bad in 2008 or in the 90s, you guys left the industry and then you came back when it got easy again. That is not a strong mindset. A strong mindset stays in the hard times and lasts and doesn't let anybody even tickle them. So when it gets hard and you leave, that's a weak mindset. Then you come back when it's easy, that's not the mindset. You need experience, and you need the mindset of somebody that has been there in the tough times and didn't quit. Now you got to understand trends and cycles. What trend are we in? There's something called social media. There's something called being a celebrity. There's something called being famous. It matters now. It didn't matter before, because when the previous coaches and mentors were teaching you, there wasn't social media. Now there is. There's a lot of technology now. Okay, and now not only that, now you also got to know your cycles. Like I said before, what cycle are we on? Do you guys know that the first quarter we had a fall in GDP? Do you know that? Do you know that one more fall, then we're going to be in a recession? Based on the definition of a recession, did you guys know that? Okay, so there's a lot of things. I can't cover every single thing right now, but I just want to teach you right now what you should focus on. You should focus on purchases. So if you're a real estate agent, hey, keep your head up. People are still buying homes, and they're going to continue to buy homes. Is it more difficult now? Yes, because now you have huge companies, hedge funds like BlackRock, that are buying single families and overpaying for them, and now they're into not only multi-units, but they're buying now single families and taking them all. So it's a little bit harder. Now what happens to you, realtor? Now, well, you got to be the expert. You got to get better. You got to have the information. It's not only about being a realtor now. You got to know your shit, and you got to be top of the fucking crop. So having said that, if you're a lender, you got to focus on purchase loans. There is no more refinances. I looked at every small competitor, bigger competitor that you can think of. Everybody. I know everybody's numbers. I see people struggling that were used to doing 20 loans a month, and now are doing 2 loans a month, 6 loans a month, 8 loans a month. And it's not them, it's their entire team, because they have team. People that do that many loans have teams. So I see you struggling, and I see your numbers. I know everything about you. I know everything about a lot of people. I study that every day. I study that every quarter, every month. I know what's gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen in the next 3 months. I know my shit. So you gotta focus on purchase loans. What helps us a lot is that we have a sister company called Ambiance Realty. We have a lot of agents. We're selling a lot of homes, and Ambiance and TMG are working neck and neck really, really well and helping each other. Our lenders are helping our realtors are helping our lenders. We don't even have to go outside to look for realtors, because we have our own realtors here that we take care of really, really well. So there's a lot of things that I thought about before we got into this cycle. So I'm really pumped up, really excited. There's a lot of things that you're going to be seeing in the next few days, weeks, and months. We are completely taking over the whole industry of real estate and mortgages. Now, what do you need right now to be really successful? What's the trend? Meaning, in who do you need to focus on? Well, do you have metrics? Who is killing it right now? If you study this, well, the millennials are the ones killing it, okay? We have a lot of youth and energy, and our culture is key. If you don't have a culture, you're not going anywhere, okay? Now, your circle of influence. Who is your circle of influence? Who are you getting mentorship from? Who are your top 5 friends? Who do you spend most of your time with? Who are you getting your information from? Who are you getting advice from? If you're getting advice from somebody that is not healthy, is not making money, is not doing well, is just gossiping, doesn't have anything going on, doesn't have any track record, is not getting better every year, is not at least doubling every year, then why are you listening to this person? Watch the source of your advice, okay? Watch the source of your advice. If you look at somebody really successful, they're winning in almost every facet of life. They're healthy, they're fit, they're good looking, they have a lot of energy, they are working out, they're making a lot of money, they're taking care of their people, they're driving nice Ferraris, they're flying private, they're buying new homes, they're whatever, getting new offices, bigger offices, they're expanding, not contracting. So you got to watch, because sooner or later it's going to show. When somebody's really doing well, you're going to see it because of what they have. There is a lot of these influencers or YouTubers or social media people that they say they make 15 million, 30 million, but yet they can't even afford a decent Ferrari. They can't even afford a decent watch. You know, like, there's a difference in levels. Like, there's a big difference. A Ferrari is not a Beamer, Mercedes. You know, just you guys get it. Now, I'm not saying that if you don't have it, if you don't have a Ferrari, that you're not doing well. No, I'm not saying that. But there's people that talk a big game, but then, oh, I don't need a Ferrari, it's not for me. Oh, I don't need a nice watch, it's not for me. Oh, I don't need this, it's not for me. Oh, I'm good. Just, you know, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you. It doesn't make any sense to me. And then you do have people that might not have a Ferrari. Maybe they're not into Ferraris, but they have a private jet, but they have a $30 million home, but they have other things. So you got to think about those things too. I'm not saying it's all about Ferraris or all about Patek, whatever. You'll see it. Now, the next thing is you got to stay away from toxic people, because if you're around toxic people, no matter if they make a little bit of money and they're toxic, cut them, get rid of them. Family members, they're toxic, cut them. Your friends from high school, college, cut them. If they're toxic, cut them. You can't be around toxic people. And by that, I mean people that work in your organization. It could be anywhere from people that are in sales, people that are part of your staff, people that are all over anywhere in your life, anywhere. And once again, I'll say it again, please. If you think I'm talking about you and the shoe fits, wear it. I'm not talking about anybody in specific. I have big dreams, big goals, and a bigger mission. And I am just really occupied with creating huge things in life. Okay, I'm really well. I drive the car of my dreams. I live in the neighborhood of my dreams. I have the office of my dreams. I'm good. So I'm not talking about anybody. I don't need to attack. I don't volunteer, contribute, or give myself into all of the drama that's going on. I don't care about people that are drama. I'm not. Now, the next thing is you gotta create a brand. Okay, you gotta create a brand, and right now it's a little bit too late to create your brand, unless you have somebody that already has a brand that's gonna flow you power. Now, if you're trying to create a brand right now in these times, recession, you're gonna go out of business for the most part, for the most likely. Okay. Now, another thing is you gotta understand your business. A lot of people don't understand their business. You don't know how to grow your business. Like, you gotta understand business, your industry. But a lot of people just want to start companies and want to do things, and they just don't understand business. You don't know how business works. Look, you're never gonna grow a business if, first of all, you don't give equity to people. And then you might say, well, I'm gonna give equity to people. Okay, well, your business ain't worth shit. What equity are you gonna give them? Now, also, you're not gonna grow a business if you're a discount shop. If you're thinking about, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go to this place because I'm gonna get a better split here, and they're a discount shop. That business is not worth anything. Now, if you want to get a high split or make as much as you can, and then jump from company to company to company to company for the rest of your life, and then be 60 and still be where you were 30 years ago, and doing labor work, selling loans, selling real estate for the rest of your life until you're 60, then good. I mean, if it makes sense for you, good. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but if you want to build $1 billion business and be part of it and have equity and have ownership, and then get a huge payouts, then maybe you got to think about that. Maybe you're not in the right company right now. So look, I could go on and explain more things better and more in detail, but I'm getting to the office. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. Please hit a like, because when you hit a like, the algorithm works better. Comment, let me know what do you guys want me to talk about next. What do you want me to cover next? I have a lot of things to cover. And please subscribe, share. And one more thing, what I'm gonna do right now is I want to offer my one-on-one coaching for free. So I have one-on-one coaching for free, and I'm gonna offer 2 spaces, actually 4 spaces. So I'm gonna offer you 4 spaces for free. I charge a lot of time for my money. I charge a lot of money for my time, and I'm gonna give it to you for free, but this is only for 4 people. So I'm gonna take 2 loan officers that are doing pretty good, and 2 realtors that are doing pretty good. And you want to take your business to the next level. Like, I know how to get somebody from 500,000 to $1 million to 4 million. I'm not really good at the beginners. Actually, I don't take beginners. my level of coaching is way higher than that. If you are one of those that's doing good, maybe you're doing 200 grand, maybe you're doing 500 grand, you want me to help you scale, let me know. I'm going to take 2 realtors, 2 loan officers. You got to be interested in joining the company, and I'm going to spend one-on-one time with you for free. Let me know, send me a DM, and much love.